was a bad day on the stock exchanges, almost the fifth consecutive day of the markets falling. It's been falling ever since the United States announced that massive 26% tariff on all Indian exports to the US. But today's fall was large. It was at one point in time looking like a 4% or almost a 1,000-point cut on the Nifty. We didn't end the day so badly. So let me divide this description of the markets today into two halves. First, the good news. The good news is that at this fall of 3%, we are the country that has lost the least in terms of equities. Almost all countries in Asia have reported equity losses of between 4 and 13%. Hong Kong index fell 13%. Europe has also seen on an average equity market cuts of about 6%, and the US markets, where we are looking at the futures, there as well we are seeing a cut of over 3%, and this is on the back of a 10% cut that we saw if we took Thursday and Friday together in the United States. So compared to almost any other large country, Indian equity indexes have fallen the least. That's the first positive. The second positive is that even on an economy scale, our GDP cuts are likely to be less than almost any other large economy, for the simple reason is that our exports to the US constitute a very small part of our total GDP. It's just 2% of our total GDP. So the immediate impact of not being able to export to the US at all, or exporting much less than we thought, is not a big economic disaster for the economy as a whole. But that ends the good news. Let's look at how we will be hurt. In the first place, our economic hurt doesn't come only from exporting to the US. If the rest of the world is going to be poorer because they're exporting less to the US, or their profits from US exports are going to be seriously curtailed, then our exports to those countries will be impacted. When the world economy as a whole is expected to slow down considerably, probably by 1 or 2 percentage points, then that will impact the Indian economy as well. Yes, we won't be impacted as much as others because we are largely a domestic-facing economy, but there will be other channels through which we'll be impacted. The second way we will be impacted is global investments are likely to fall. Businesses don't know where to invest since there's uncertainty. Who will be tariffed and at what point? There is a tariff one day, it will be withdrawn the next day, imposed the second day. When you have this kind of uncertainty, generally global investment falls, and that will have its own impact on economic growth. I mean, capital goods industries, banks, all of them are impacted when there is less investment. A third way in which we are impacted is what you call the confidence channel. When confidence generally in the world in financial markets falls, it will have an impact, a sentimental impact on India as well. It's possible that GEM funds, that is, emerging market funds, global emerging market funds, find less investors. Then India will be bracketed along with emerging markets, and we may get less foreign investment. That is also a channel through which we can be hurt. You normally at such times see people fleeing to what you call safe assets, and that would be US bonds, which is what we have seen. US bond yields have fallen and bond prices have surged because of a general migration of smart money to these safe, so-called safe havens, or to gold. We've seen gold prices rise. It was a dip, but largely gold prices have held on, and that's because of the flight of investments to what you call safe assets. So all this will hurt Indian markets. Today we have seen an across-the-board fall. The fall was bigger for those companies that are more globally exposed. For instance, say a Dixon, Keynes. All these are companies that are importing, repackaging, consumer electronics and exporting it. They were doing very well until recently. We wanted them to do more. The PLI was geared towards these export-oriented electronics companies. Those were the ones that have seen the big fall because now exports are under threat. The other kinds of companies that are seeing a fall include metal companies, because globally metal prices are falling on the expectation of slower growth. You're seeing that reflected in India as well. You're seeing banks, of course, a little less impacted because they're domestic facing, but they also see an impact because there could be bad loans from exporters. So generally, domestic facing companies like consumer goods, consumer staples, say a Hindustan Unilever, Godrej Industries, which makes consumer products, they are impacted less because they're facing the domestic economy. But largely, we are facing the rough end of the stick. Less than others, that's the small consolation. But regardless, there is a fall in the wealth effect. All of us are going to feel less wealthy.